Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to week number 13 in the books. First away from my first figure competition. I ended my video series for last week on a little bit of a sad note just because the scale was really fluctuating in the wrong direction for me last week. And I had posing yesterday, talked with my posing coach, talked with my actual coach, and a really good friend of mine who's been through this whole process before and done a figure competition as well. Just kind of voiced my concerns and my frustrations, and seems like everyone was pretty much in agreement as far as how to kind of help me process the information. And the fact of the matter is that as far as the scale is concerned, I've got to all the time never let that get me down mentally, because so many factors affect this scale. So at the end of the day, when I know that I'm spot on with my diet, I'm spot on with my workouts, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and the scale just isn't cooperating, I have to look at other sources. So I can't blame it on what could I have done better in the kitchen, or what could I have done better in the gym, or whatever, because I'm doing a crap ton of work. So one thing that's a huge new thing in my life, which I wasn't really considering because I was getting so mentally bogged down with thinking about just everything else with my food and workouts and stuff, is that I started school back, and I'm a teacher. I've been back at school now for 2 weeks, half of a week with kids and 1 full week with kids now, and my body is like going through a completely different daily routine. I'm getting a little bit less sleep than I was in the summer because I'm getting up early in the morning, teaching all day long. I'm on my feet all day long. I use a lot of like mental energy. I'm a little bit stressed out with just the day in and day out schedule in itself. And stress is a pretty huge factor of water retention. So I'm not gaining weight as far as gaining pounds of fat or muscle or anything like that. That's not what's happening on the scale. What's happening is that I'm just retaining water. And even though it relates to pounds on the scale, it doesn't mean that, like, if I measure my stomach or measure my thigh or something like that, then it's getting bigger. So I'm retaining water, and a pretty huge reason is just because of my new stress level. I've been working with my trainer now for 4 solid weeks now. My body's getting used to adding more cardio and adding more, working out and changing my diet up a little bit, tweaking it, here and there every week. So all of that being said, sometimes your body just does something different than what you expect it to do based on, calculations or what it should do or whatever. So I've just got to be always conscious that I'm thinking of it that way, and not like second guessing myself or blaming myself thinking that I did something wrong. So this week, 13 weeks out, changes to my diet are cutting out fruit. The only fruit that I actually eat every day is a banana after my workout. So I don't have no more bananas after my workout. I am not cutting anything else in diet. The only thing is that banana. So a little bit of that extra carbohydrate there. Exercise-wise, still 7 days a week in the gym, lifting. 2 days are dedicated to legs. 2 days are dedicated to arms and shoulders. 2 days are dedicated to back. lower back, rear delts, and 1 day is dedicated to chest. Within all of that, I try to add in like a few calf exercises or glute work on leg day. So my cardio, however, has drastically went up this week from last week. So pretty consistently at the beginning of my training, I was doing 30 minutes of cardio a day. Started out 5 times a week, then it bumped up to 7 days a week, 30 minutes of cardio. Then we went up to 35 minutes a day and added in 3 HIIT routines or HIIT workouts at 5 minutes each. So at the end of my 35 minutes cardio on the Stairmaster, I would hop on the bike for 5 minutes and do a HIIT workout just for 5 minutes. The first week that I did that is when I saw a drastic change on the scale. It's when I went down like 3 pounds in a week. Because it was new and my body was, you know, shocking into that way. This last week, I was 35 minutes of cardio and 3 HIIT workouts that were 8 minutes long. Then I added school and stress and less sleep, and my body rejected like everything and just started like retaining as much water as possible, going into like survival mode. This week, cardio is 40 minutes a day on the Stairmaster. And I do the Stairmaster because I think I've said it in a couple of my previous videos. It is the most effective way to get my heart rate up and stay there. So I could walk on the treadmill, but I've got to get it all the way up at the highest incline possible and walk at a pretty brisk pace. Walking is a little boring for me. I don't really want to run. I might run a little bit here and there, but 40 minutes is a long time, and I haven't really been running for a good year and a half now consistently, so I don't want to get into the like running thing that I used to do so at this point. So anyway, the Stairmaster, I can keep a steady pace and I keep my heart rate up like crazy, and it's actually not like a bad thing. I actually enjoy the stairs. Some people detest it. So then after I get off of the Stairmaster for 40 minutes of cardio, I'm going to go to the bike and do 3 HIIT workouts this week at 10 minutes. So 7 days, I'm going to at least be doing 40 minutes of cardio, and then 3 more days, I'm going to add 10 minutes to that in a HIIT routine. So still have school, still, you know, working. Cohen still has football practice in the evening. You know, and the weekends come and I change up my schedule based on what our family's doing and all this stuff. So one thing that is different that I'm going to bring to the table this week and try and take advantage of, which I can't do it all the time, is my husband actually has a week off of work before he starts at a new location. So he's off all week, which means he's not going into work every morning earlier than me, and I could take advantage of coming into the gym in the morning before school and at least getting my cardio in, fasted cardio, which is not something that I've been doing at all because of just how early he has to go to the work. I can't like wrap my head around coming into the gym at like 3 in the morning just to get in my workout. So I've been doing everything always like super late, and you know, there's concern over that. Like some trainers firmly believe that working out late like that, you're not getting the best of you at that time because that's just the end of it, you know, and I just have to like process all of that because it's just my reality and everything else in my life comes first. Kind of has to in a way before I can just like come in here whenever I want and get in my workout. So myself and my personal needs in the gym are usually put on the back burner until the last possible option of the day, and it's really hard sometimes to do that, but it's just where we're at right now. So while he is off for a whole week, that's why it's early. It's a Sunday morning. It's way early. It's not even time for church yet. It's not even time for the boys to be awake out of bed. So I'm here early. I'm going to get in my cardio. I'm going to do my workout and really jumpstart my day in a positive way. And I'm going to try my ever darn hardest this week to get up at about 4:30 to 5 every morning. Between there, get in here at the gym by 5, no matter what. At least get in my cardio. That's 40 to 50 minutes of my day that I could take care of while everybody's asleep in the house. I can get up, be disciplined in that. Maybe the fasted cardio routine is good for me and my hormonal level. Maybe that's a really good way for me to drop the body fat quicker than doing it late at night. And then I'm not teaching IUS yet, so then I could come in right after school, maybe for an hour, get my heavy lifting routine in, and then have the rest of the evening with family to do all of the other stuff. So I'm really actually excited about trying to take advantage of all of that and use the opportunity that has been presented to our family this week of just having a different kind of routine and utilize it to the best of my abilities and potentially to my strengths. So all of that being said, that's an outlook on week 13. I'm gonna go in here and shred some arms and shoulders and get my cardio in. I'm also gonna go ahead and add my HIIT routine in today and start that off. Then I'll only have 2 left this whole week, which will be nice. So there'll be a couple days I can take off here and there depending on life and what happens. Flexibility is key and really awesome. So thank you guys for listening, and check in with you later this week. Bye. Okay, so I'm doing this video real quick because I want to remember this feeling so that I can always look back and not doubt myself. But I just left the gym, first morning workout in, can't even tell you when, and I literally feel like I'm just like on a cloud. I'm like on this adrenaline high. Endorphins are absolutely going crazy. It was an amazing workout. I felt strong. I did arms, shoulders, lots of exercises, good reps, heavy weight, and I did all 50 minutes of my cardio, and I'm telling you guys, I feel amazing. And so if I've got an hour and a half of time, an hour and 45 minutes of time in the morning to dedicate to this, I'm gonna do it. Yes, rocking it out. Hey everybody, what's up? It is Tuesday afternoon, kind of checking in for my halfway point of the week. Since my weeks kind of actually start on Saturdays, this is kind of my halfway point, and I just wanted to say that successfully for 2 mornings I have gotten up at 4:40-ish in the morning, and I've made it into the gym a little before 5 or right at 5 a.m. and I have accomplished my fasted cardio, which is a new thing that I'm doing this week, and I'm very proud of myself that I have done it. I've gotten in 3 cardio sessions in the morning the last 3 days before breakfast, and I've also done all 3 of my HIIT workouts in the morning before breakfast. So now I'm headed back. I've taught all day at school, and now I'm headed back to the gym for a quick hour of just lifting. So I've had 2 meals today so far, breakfast and lunch. It's only about 3 o'clock right now, and all the students are leaving school. My boys are kind of in like aftercare for like an hour after school. They hang out in there with their friends and play games, and sometimes that accounts for when I'm in meetings and stuff like that. So today I have nothing scheduled, so I'm gonna go right now, get in my workout. I've got quads, hamstrings, and glutes. So do quick like heavy lifts for my legs. And now I don't mean quick by not taking my time and doing it efficiently. I just mean it's just going to be a short gym trip, because I've been really used to planning on a couple of hours in the gym, because I've got to do my lifting and then I get on the cardio machines and it's so late at night. And now I've done all my cardio in the morning and I have this like clear outlook of the day. I'm not worried about cardio. I don't have to think about going back and doing it and expending a lot of energy doing cardio after I've used so much of my energy during the day for teaching. So I feel great, and just wanted to document again that after doing this now for 3 days in a row, it is hard to get up at 4:30 when my alarm goes off, but it's been very beneficial in so many other ways, and psychologically it's been great. So gonna get my good workout in, go pick up the boys here in an hour, and have the entire evening with just the family. I'm just really excited about that. So I'll be able to eat 3 more meals when I get home, and that's just gonna be awesome. Like, I feel like I'm literally gonna be able to eat like all evening. Every couple of hours I'm gonna eat a meal, and then I'm gonna go to bed with a full tummy, and it's just gonna be great, and I'm gonna sleep like a baby, I know. So anyway, hope everything is going good with y'all. I'm on having a good day, really good outlook, psychological outlook. I weighed in this morning at 166.4, so my water retention is starting to reduce from Friday, and hopefully switching it up a little bit into that fasted cardio regime is helping. And by the way, doing the fasted cardio like that, I am drinking the gallon of water and some so easily, so much more easy than not getting up that early, because I just have more time in the day. So that's been awesome too. So I will catch you all later on this week and update you some more. Bye. Hey everybody, checking in real quick. I'm just leaving the gym. It is Wednesday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. and I am documenting that this is my second workout in 12 hours. Yes, I said that right. It's my second workout of the day. Man, 4:30 p.m. Phew, I literally can't even express how amazing I feel. 4:45 this morning, my alarm went up, got dressed real quick, headed out the door before I could tell myself to go back to bed. Got in that 40 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster. I already got my HIIT training done this week, so I didn't have to add in that this morning. Came home, showered, had a great breakfast. Just the way that I feel after I leave cardio in the morning, I'm not rushed. I've got things like ready to go, packed, get the boys up, like they're doing really well, me getting them up, and like I'm not panicked, I'm not stressed, so they're not stressed, and I'm not waking them up feeling like, you know, we're gonna be late to school or anything like that. It's just been an amazing week. I'm so grateful that I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm freaking proud of myself for getting up like I have before school, and getting in that done, because like I said before, going through the day and not having to worry about cardio anymore, and I can just come in and just pump and just heavy lift for 45 minutes to an hour. It's just liberating, psychologically liberating. So I just did back and rear delts, and I have abs to do, but I'm actually gonna do those at home. My boys like to help me with abs, which is kind of funny. I find ways for them to like maybe throw my feet around when I'm doing leg raises or do whatever, and they just giggle and absolutely love it and help me count and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do abs with them at home. We've got football practice tonight, so there's a lot of stuff going on still in the day, so it's just so awesome to be able to just be done. So just documenting this because I'm gonna watch all this stuff back one day, and I want you to remember that this is definitely the way to do it. If you have the opportunity to get up in the morning before work, well, I guess you should say almost everyone has the opportunity to do it. It's just that very few choose to, and I totally know that it's hard. There have been many days where I've tried to do this before in the past, and I will do it for a day, and on the next morning I'm just so tired, I just snooze and you know, can't make myself get up, and then I try to justify it with 100 excuses, and that's kind of what, you know, that is. So all this to say, I feel great, and I have the whole night ahead of me, and I only have to do this one more day. And it's not even one more day like, I get a rest day. No, I'm excited because I have to get up in the morning, one more morning of cardio, one more afternoon of weights, and which is good. Tomorrow's shoulders and arms, one of my favorite days. And glutes or calves, probably calves. Anyway, that being said, Friday morning is my weigh-in. Really, really eager to see if all that water retention from last week is gonna leave, and I'll be able to, you know, see a change, see a change on the scale, but really more importantly, see a change in my body composition when I'm posing to send my pictures into my coach. I really hope that you can kind of see a little bit more of leanness, especially around the stomach area, because for some reason, maybe I wasn't digesting something properly and all the water kind of got absorbed into my intestines to help break that down. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys at the end of the week. Bye. This is 2 of my 5 meals every single day. 5 ounces of chicken, 8 ounces of green beans. I can choose between broccoli, spinach, kale, other things, and I found that green beans are a really good volume. They don't upset my stomach, give me gas, and they taste good. And here are my beautiful, handsome 2 boys on our first day of school. Hey everybody, checking in on Friday afternoon. I have finished my week. I have done my work. I have put in the days and the twice at the gym a day workouts. And I am sitting here in my classroom about ready to leave, and got all the updates from Coach, sent in my pictures, sent in my stats, and got some feedback from him. So I will roll out a new video starting tomorrow for my next week journey. But as for this week, as a wrap up, and today I weighed in at 163.6 pounds. It is an all-time low, very much different than last week. I was retaining a lot of water, and I have been able to reduce all of that water retention this week. So not necessarily that I've potentially lost pounds of fat or muscle or anything like that, but just probably water. I've toned up a little bit, and that could be potentially from the water retention as well. So all the weight, I'm just giving it to, you know, something was in the water. I was retaining water for some reason. So that being said, got a good outlook on the weekend. I'm super happy. I've had a lot more energy this week. The fasted cardio, getting up in the morning, is a crazy idea, and it seems nuts. But the energy that it gives me throughout the day, and the psychological feeling of going through my day without having to worry about cardio later, and expanding so much energy, has just been a really liberating feeling mentally. So I'm really, really into it, and I'm gonna keep doing it until life throws me some type of curveball where I can't logistically get to the gym at a realistic time in the morning. Getting to the gym at 5 a.m. is literally not a big deal because there are tons of people in the gym at 5 o'clock if you have never been there at that time. So it's not insane. It's just discipline, and it's something that you just have to choose to do. And just not everybody chooses to. So, and that's okay. We all have our reasons why. But for me, it's working, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to keep doing it. So all of that being said, I get another clean cheat meal. So tonight, going out for some Mexican food with the family. It's already been decided. Super pumped. I'm going to have rice, and I'm going to have chicken, and I'm going to have chips and salsa, and I'm going to have guacamole. And I'm probably going to wrap it up into a tortilla or two, and it's going to be amazing. Can't even wait. Can't even wait. I've literally been thinking about it for like 24 hours, thinking, I hope I get a cheat meal. I hope I get another cheat meal. And clean cheat meal just means that it has to be very specific, and I am okay with that because I'm still eating out, but I don't have to worry about the amount as much, or like weighing my chicken, or scooping out, you know, a half a cup of rice to cook or whatever. Like, I can just order what's on the menu, eat as much of it as I want or can, and that's it. And it's just a really awesome feeling. So it's kind of like a reward. And then tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, starting the weekend, I'll start fresh, and I'll be at the gym early in the morning, probably around 7. And start the weekend. So it's good. It's all good. So I'm going to put up my progress pictures, and yeah, this was a great week. Super happy. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye. So here I'm trying to get my lats out in my posing up top, and I've got to suck in my stomach and lift up the chest, flex my abs. Here I've just got to really rotate my shoulders but keep my hips facing sideways. Need to work on that a little bit. And my back needs to be flat, shoulders need to look rounded, and my lats out, which is hard to do, my back presentation. And then again, my shoulders are rotated here, and hips need to be facing forward. I've got to lift up the chest, stick out the butt a little bit. And here is my competition suit. It is not jeweled yet. I'm going to order a bunch of crystals, and there's about 3 different colors from this list that I'm going to order, and it's going to end up looking like this. So I'm so excited when it will get done.